They'll be calling you a radical. So, election 2020, the election manufactured rate. Throw your hat in the fucking ring. So, a lot to talk about. I don't talk enough about this, my surviving this fucking brutal disease. In honor of the great Cliff Robinson. So, we'll talk a lot of... I'm blown away about this manufactured fucking race war. Game 7. It'll be epic. Murray versus Donovan Mitchell. It'll be epic. Winning ugly. So, this is important. It blows my mind how we're having an election on a manufactured race war. Nothing else. We're not talking about any issue that matters. The fucking annihilation. So, think about this. The same day that Trump goes to Wisconsin to incite and pin a medal on a murderer, a 17-year-old murderer, he's a fucking murderer. The same day he does that, Biden stands in fucking Pennsylvania and says, frack, 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 frack. You don't think the RNC, the DNC's fucking just as corrupt as the RNC? Trump's, he's a mobster. So, anyway, we'll talk some basketball metaphors. How I've survived. I'm headed over to the hospital right now. But anyway, get a blood work. So, I'm a big juicer. I don't talk enough about this. This is what we have to listen to. I remember when around here, when I grew up right here, these beautiful, sophisticated, fucking incredible Ogdenites, the issue around here was cars and noise. That's what they protested. Now we listen to the F-35, the biggest loot job in American. We don't talk about the debt. We don't talk the military-industrialized fucking complex. You know, we had Brett Taylor's funeral here. You know, what the fuck's he doing in Afghanistan anyway? You know, it's a freak show. We don't talk about any issues. So there's a really great article. I'll flip the soup can here. This is important. I got to get this done properly. So there's a great article. I'll give you some basketball history. This game's going to be a fucking epic. And by the way, the first Jazz playoff game that I was at series was Nuggets Jazz. This might be the last. I hear rumors they're going to sell the Jazz and move to Seattle. For real. That's coming right from one of the Miller boys' mouth to me. So, there's a great article in the Post today. Really a great article in the Post. About the denier of the great ABA stars, the finger roll George Gervin. He's definitely top 10. Maybe the 6th greatest player in NBA history is Rick Barry. Rick Barry. By the way, I have a 1971 original banner. ABA champions. They had a thing to shoot for the stars. I won it at our right here at our junior high. But it's a complicated, ugly story. But this is the fucking world we live in. We don't talk. It's disgusting. So, remember the Post used to be so good, their headlines? I remember when I was on the plane right behind the one where put the bomb in his shorts, flying to New York that day, and the headline on the New York Post, great balls of fire. Next day, Fruit of the Loom. I mean, they were the greatest. Those fucking cliches, I fucking loved them, you know. Kevin Blanche, you know, fuck. So, this is important for you basketball people. You know, I know, fuck, everybody's fled me. And it's important. The NSA has totally control of YouTube right now. The comment section's all fucked up. YouTube's all fucked up because they're, playing their games for the elections. Putin and Clear and fucking Snowjob, they're up to their fucking games. Like they were in 2016, which, play back the tape, I told you that before it happened. Son of Cassandra. So, ABA. Damian Lillard, the NBA draft choice. Willie Sojourner played here. Bill Swenson, yeah. So Willie Sojourner was, all that then some. He was so good. Virginia Squires. How about Dr. J? Before there was fucking Michael Jordan, there was Dr. By the way, the greatest NBA team in history, 1983. Philadelphia 76ers. Moses Malone here. Drafted here, stars, blah, blah. Mo Cheeks. God, how good was he? Like Ricky Green, fastest of them all. Andrew Toney, probably the most underrated basketball player in all of basketball history. He was that fucking good. Dr. J. So, how'd Dr. J get his name? Will Soldier named Dr. J. They roomed together. I mean, that's back, fuck. These ABA players didn't make shit. Well, NBA players didn't make shit. The great Rick Barry. Fuck. You could make an argument Rick Barry's top 5. You know, the top 3 players in NBA history, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Fuck. I mean, think what he did just in college. I mean, you talk basketball players, it's unarguable it's him, but NBA, professional basketball. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, and Michael Jordan. You know, you make an argument for anything. Why not Wilt Chamberlain average 50 points a fucking game? Fuck, all that then some. He couldn't beat Bill Russell. Championships matter. Who's number 5? John Havlicek. He just died. So, we're talking about what about Cliff Robinson, you NBA players? Where's your red headband? I hope you fucking wear one. Whoever puts the red headband on today will win. You know, and then you can play King James, and it's hip to clip, fucking Clippers. By the way, you know who named Doc Rivers? Doc Rivers? Again, Utah. Rick Majerus. I knew Rick Majerus good. You know, fucking. He had a Dr. J shirt on at his basketball, Rick Majerus basketball camp. So he was just yelling, hey, Doc. Doc Rivers is named after Dr. J. Who named Dr. J? Freaking Willie Sojourner here. By the way, Willie Sojourner was killed in Italy. Kobe. There's the tie. COVID-19. Fucking Kobe. Grew up in Italy. Fucking, he's a legend over there still today. So, Jarek here, Hardy, he's the best player ever played here. Bar none. Why he's here. You know, Willie Sojourner, Justin Thigpen, Damian Lillard, Ruben Nembhard. Jarek Hardy, he's the best. Why he's here. I talked to you. I said, Jarek, you just watch what they did to Ballin' Boy. You watch what they did to Scotty Bat. You can go in that supplemental NBA draft. They're going to give you they're just going to fuck with you. Go into some minor league bullshit. Don't waste your time. Go to Europe. You know, I'd spend a lot of time in Vienna. By the way, Zach Braxton's on the team in Vienna, and they won it. There's 13 players off Randy Ray's fucking boot camp in there. By the way, Big Sky Basketball, all that, then some. I did the play-by-play for years. I got fired. They sold off the Signal. So get this one. They finally, KLO's had it since I was a child. Oh, you know, my whole life. They sold it to 103.1 to broadcast sports finally, when there's no sports. Guess who? They board arranged. They sold off the Signal, crashed the radio station illegally. Oh, guess who owns 103.1? Oh yeah, family members of the border regions. Part of the party, they're going to put a hotel. I'm telling you, it's so fucking corrupt, it's unfucking real. How does by the way, 88 The Beat, the radio station, who Kevin Lucas and I fucking both worked for over the years, for Dick Motta, Phil Johnson, fucking, you know, Neil McCarthy, we go on and on and on. We both worked for them off and on. Ron Baglin, the greatest coach here. We were asked, and he ran the radio station for 9 years. I fucking did this because I was asked. The football players all know me here. The basketball players all know me really well. They're pissed. And now all of a sudden they fire me. I get an email from them that says, we're not going to participate, support your activism. I says, what are you talking about support? You never asked support. You asked me to do this. You never paid me. How do you fire me? This is the fucking corruption of the fucking place. By the way, Judah Jordan, who's all that, Randy wouldn't even let him play. He walked up in the fucking court. He's not going to play. I don't even think they're going to have the season this year. You know, I said then, this is it. It's over. You know, the academia bubble, it's so fucking corrupt, it's unbelievable. I cannot believe anybody's even going to school here. We go for the #1 school business in the country when I taught here, fucking Hanley. How about Damian Lillard won't even mention the fucking name, and he's friends with him. Trevon Smith, the all-time leading rusher in the history of the football program, they won't even mention his fucking name. He's dead in jail. So how about Watt, the first player of color in the history of the fucking NBA? Oh, he's Japanese. Born and raised here. 2 national championships here. Fuck. Unfucking real. Won't even mention his name. How about the greatest player ever played? As a girl. I'm friends with her. Born and raised here. I've known her my whole life. Kathy Miller. 50 points in a fucking NCAA basketball game. 50. Only female in racist Utah sexist Utah. There's only one female in the Utah Hall of Fame. It's her. Probably could be the greatest female. Unbelievable. You should have seen her fucking softball when she was young. But they don't even mention her fucking name. She wore 44, Devoto. 77. What? Bruce Handley, Scott Shields, fucking. How about Lee White? Got a Super Bowl ring. So, the ABA, I mean, so it just tells you. Oh, the NBA, culture, sports, the natives play basketball here. Where's your fucking crown? Where's your fucking crown? So the election that talks about nothing, who would believe we're in this place? This manufactured race war. You know, say your fucking name. Maybe not. Trump inciting a race war. Good luck to you with that, you fucking idiot. I hate that fucker. Of course, I hate Obama too. Oh, we got time? So I'll chug my fucking juice right here at the end. This is how I've survived. I was too sick for a bone marrow transplant, given 2 months to live. Lord knows that. He watched my path. He's a billionaire, I'm a zeroer. Who's really the activist? Not him. Oh, I am. Cliff. I get tired, I hike every day, and then I chug my juice. Beet juice, carrot juice, orange juice. Big juicer. Big juicer. I got sent home to die. Because I was too sick for the transplant. Vincent Hansen saved my life. You know, and all those nurses at Weber State, the only good thing that left. Stand tuned.